I'm here with Tetzchner, the CEO of Opera and the founder. We're here at the Webmaster World Conference, the PubCon conference. Why is it that Opera is here today?
We're reaching out to web developers, and this is a great conference to do just that. I mean, we are getting the word out to web developers about the way the world is evolving. So we are on a mission.
One of the biggest complaints that I get, and I'm sure a lot of Opera users get as well, is that Opera does not work on some sites. Opera has less than 1% of the desktop market share. Why is it important that developers focus their attention on Opera?
I believe we have something like 10-15 million active desktop users. That is actually quite a lot of people. I mean, if you try to think about it, the place I'm coming from, I'm born in Iceland, there's 300,000 people. We have a lot more. The place I live is Norway, there's 4 million people. We have a lot more. Actually, if you look at it, the US, there's about around 300 million people that live here, 50 states, 6 million in each state on average. So which states have people that you would like to ignore? So even on the desktop, we have a lot of people, and we are working very hard to grow that. In addition to that, there's 40 million people that have Opera on their mobile, the full version. And there's 7 million people using Opera Mini. Opera is getting out on the DS and the like. So there's a lot of reasons why you should be supporting Opera as a product. But in addition to that, you should be supporting Opera because of web standards. And we do take web standards seriously, and we actually support them better than, I guess, anyone else.
How can Opera compete with Firefox? I mean, Firefox seems to have been catching waves lately. It seems to be the latest hip thing to use Firefox. Can Opera compete? Is there room for another Firefox?
I think there's always room for a better browser, and there is a lot of reasons why people are choosing Opera. I mean, we have the speed of the browser, we have the fact that we have a very good security record, actually the best in the industry. We have the flexibility of the browser, and we have the fact that if you would like to use the browser across platforms, then ours is the only solution. So we have a lot of things going for us, and a lot of people are switching to Opera, especially after we decided to make the browser totally free without ads, which we did last year, and we've seen a nice uptake from there.
And what about IE7, now that they've awakened from the dead? Is that a good thing for Opera, or not so good?
That's a great thing. I mean, what this means is that web standards are moving forward. Now, IE7 actually has better support than IE6, and I think also you're finding that a lot of people are downloading IE or being force-feed IE7, and they're seeing that there is some improvements in the browser, and some of them will be thinking, okay, this is interesting, why didn't I know about these things before? Is there more where it came from? And a lot of those things came from us.
How does Opera plan on growing its market share? Are there any plans, bigger picture plans besides for the more techie community?
Well, we're working through, I mean, the community is very important to us, the techie community, but also our overall community. And working through the community is something that's very central to us. So that means obviously giving the community what they want when it comes to features and the like. But we are finding that a lot of people then go and talk about the fact that they like Opera, and that spreads the word. In addition to that, we've been hiring a lot of people, and we are going to shows, we are talking to people, we're talking to the press, we're pounding the message. And we're putting more resources into this than ever before.
And one final question: what's next for Opera? What are the big plans for Opera coming up?
I mean, there's in the short term and slightly longer. In the short term, there's Opera 9.10, which is a great new release. We're adding fraud protection and the developer toolbar. Then we have Opera Mini 3.0, which is faster, more secure. And, well, it has a number of other things that we've been adding. So those are some things that you can download this month. Now, when it comes to the slightly further into the future, we are adding the capabilities to synchronize things between the different Opera instances, whether you're using Opera on the mobile or desktop and the like, which is going to make the experience of utilizing the Internet across platforms seamless. And I think that's a great thing and something to be excited about.
Well, thank you very much, and welcome to the United States.
Thank you.